This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Well, so you were asking what today is because it's Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like usually it's Wing Wednesday.
What is today?
You know?
What's today?
Well, February 19th is Tug of War Day.
Ew.
National Tug of War Day. Do you play? Are you a Tug of War person?
Oh, God, I'm trying to remember. Goodness gracious, the one Tug of War. Have you? Tug
I feel
of
like
War.
I did a Tug of War thing for like a team building.
Yeah.
Thing or something or other.
I think we last time I did Tug of War was probably at a junior high, some kind of little stupid in school competition or something. We made Tug of War teams.
I don't know, some sort.
It was like a mini Olympics within our junior high. We used to have, we used to shoot archery. Do they still do that in schools?
I think so.
We had to check out our bows and arrows.
Yeah.
I had to sign them in, sign them out. At least they were trying to keep track of the deadly weapons. I thought that was interesting.
It's pretty cool.
How ahead of the time they were. We're missing 17 arrows and 6 bows. That's not good. Oh, well. Have fun at class. The guys are up on the roof shooting at kids. Nah, it was strange times.
That's pretty neat, though. Archery class.
I'm trying to think. Tug of War.
I feel like I did it in some sort of
like a
conference
promotional. Yeah,
thing.
I do too. Actually,
I don't know why.
I just can't remember where it was.
Because I remember we were watching and being like, "How the hell do adults do Tug of War?"
Mm-hmm.
And then
Well.
Or was it a bar thing?
Have you ever seen professional Tug of War? It's
pretty cool.
Them legs are like tree trunks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys are pretty bad.
And then, of course, I always think of Tug of War in Squid Game.
Squid Games. Yep, Squid Games. But they've got uniforms on. I've seen professional Tug of War. It's pretty cool. I don't know where one would go for that, but is there anywhere in Madison? I mean, we have kickball. We have all the things going on, little leagues. I mean, do we have a Tug of War? That'll bring that back. We need a Tug of War team here in town.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Wouldn't that be fun? Like a Stoughton could take on Sauk City.
Okay. It's been a minute. Madison has hosted Tug of War events, including the 2014 Tug of War World Championships.
I kind of remember that.
And it was at Olin Turville.
Yeah.
And a 40th anniversary tournament in 2018.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I do remember that.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and then, Squid Game. God, yeah.
Dane County Tug of War champions.
Yeah. Tug of War. We ought to rename it Tug of Peace. We're going to get together to save the planet and do Tug of Peace. Only tugs can be bonded by the white man, and it can only be bonded by blood. There will be tugs. It will be tugs. It's from the movie.
Okay.
Why does nobody remember Josie Wales? It's the greatest scene in cinematic history.
Bro.
It shall be tugs. And they drop their loincloths.
Okay, let's see. 1976.
Peace can only come about by 2 men who tug each other. It shall be tugs.
You're a little gay. Accident on John Nolan and Broome. Left lane going to Coliseum is blocked.
Oh, no.
Adam wants to know why Beck is on JJO. And Adam, I would like to know the same thing.
Beck. I don't know. It's a moody. It's for flavor, man. I mean, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's just for flavor, man. I don't mind that song. I mean, I don't need to hear it more than once a month, but I don't mind it. Hey, don't give me that look. How many times would you like to hear that song?
I don't ever need to hear that song again. And I like that.
Is it because you got burnt out on that particular song?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Some food just flew out of your mouth. Jesus.
I haven't even eaten, so that's a lie.
Well, it's a tooth. A tooth just came flying out of your mouth.
You're such an idiot. Beck has 8 billion friggin' records.
Yeah.
And we play one song. It drives me absolutely insane. It's the same thing with Sublime. Ski's heard me bitch about it a million times. I'm like, there's a wide catalog.
Name another Beck song.
Well, he's got One Foot in the Grave that we could play. That's from that similar time period.
I think I remember that one.
I mean, I don't know. But again, I don't know that it's alternative stuff.
Well, it's the morning drive time, as we say in the business, where we command an attentive audience. And I'm not sure you want to play the wacky stuff in the morning. Isn't that the old traditional radio philosophy?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want to play all the wacky, unknown stuff.
Yeah, it's
the
wacky.
morning drive time, you're supposed to, in theory, play music people are familiar with.
Yeah.
Because they're going to work and they don't want to be bothered. They just want to hear.
Well, that's all we do is bother people.
They just want to hear what they hear.
I don't
Don't overthink it.
I'm just saying, if I never heard Loser again, or no offense, listen, Blind Melon's a great band, but I don't need to hear No Rain ever again either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could replace it with like a REO Speedwagon or something.
I'm fine with that because it hasn't, and that's the same thing with Stairway to Heaven. I don't need to hear it again. I've heard it 8 bagazillion times. It just gets irritating. And sometimes I don't know. Sorry, I'm PMSing.
I need to not hear Stairway to Heaven for a year to enjoy hearing Stairway to Heaven one time.
Right.
But that's my ratio. Like, I need to not hear it for a year, and then I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I'll listen to about a minute of it.
But it's not just us either. Like, any time we travel and we go, whatever, and you listen to a rock station, and then Beck Loser comes on, and I was like, why are we doing this to ourselves? Like, it just drives me nuts.
I mean, formatically, it's like a pre-jelly roll. It's a little slow. You know, most of that stuff's a little slow.
Yeah.
But I mean, that song kind of drags on. What did I say while that song was playing? That's interesting. What did I say?
You're like, I feel like this song's been on for an hour.
I wasn't even. This is off the air. We were sitting here, and I go, and I had no idea we were going to talk about this. I had no idea. Because the crap we say off the air is probably more interesting than what we say on the air. But I was waiting for the song, and I'm like, Christ, is this song been up for an hour? That's weird. That's really weird. Interesting. All right, so good feedback, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, good feedback.
We're in this together.
All right.
Okay, anyway, so tug of war. 1,500 tug of war tournaments are popular in French Chateau Gardens.
Oh, French Chateau.
1,800 tug of war, literally. Seamen and ship crew are required to tug ropes to adjust the sails of a ship.
Seamen?
You know this. 1900, let the games begin. Tug of war enters the Olympic Games as an event. 1920, following a number of controversies, tug of war is dropped from the Olympic Games. That didn't last very long, did it?
Yeah, they had to bring that back.
Let's see, what else is today? National Airboat Day, National Chocolate Mint Day.
If I was rich, I hit the Powerball, I'm going to have an airboat.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to call it the Cword 1.
Is it going to be actually the C word?
Yes, and then it's going to have your picture next to this.
Oh, man.
And you're going to be like the boat captain of the honorary captain of Cword.
That's
1.
amazing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will do that for you.
National Arabian Horse Day.
You're going to be like the captain of the Titanic. People are going to come up and go, tell me about the old honorable C word. What was she like?
Yes.
What was she like?
A little clammy.
Did she go down with the ship? She went down on many ships. I'm not at liberty to say. Oh, so dumb.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Exactly. No, you're a KFC person. You like KFC? I used to do the double down. Oh, sorry. You got a mouthful of Pop-Tart.
That's probably the last time I ate a KFC. I had to take my business elsewhere. I had to rock my chicken business elsewhere because it gives me well, KFC makes my stomach hurt. I'm sorry. I gave it up. years ago. I just quit.
But yeah, the Double Down is probably the last thing I got there, and that was like what, like a decade ago?
I was going to say 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's. Go ahead.
Well, it's leaving Kentucky.
I'm not going to give you my chicken review. It's not the chicken it used to be.
Right.
Put it that way.
So on Tuesday, Yum Brands, a Fortune 500 company that's been based in Louisville since 1997, announced plans to create 2 brand new headquarters in Plano, Texas, and in Irvine, California.
Wow.
So it's going to relocate the KFC U.S. corporate office from Louisville to Plano. The company stated that its U.S.-based remote employees are being asked to relocate to the Plano or Irvine campus, depending on where their work occurs.
What was that sandwich? Was that the Double Down sandwich? It was the chicken. The chicken was the bun.
Yeah, yeah, totally. It was like 65 grams of protein. It was crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah, and you could get it grilled or fried.
Yeah,
totally. So
why are they moving to corporate? Just saving money, huh? They got them spread out. I think who else just? God, I was just reading it. They were locating to California. Who was that big company?
I don't
and
know.
Everybody was upset. God dang it! My God!
I don't know. Here, I'll play this, and you can have time to think about it. This is an old record about KFC. Here we go.
Kentucky Fried Chicken was born here in Kentucky, and that's where it's always gonna stay. Cause if Kentucky Fried Chicken ever leaves the bluegrass state, Colonel Sanders will roll over in his grave.
Well, it's not moving to Malaysia or something. At least it's staying around. So
Right.
we got that going for us.
Right. I wonder if the people in Louisville are as pissed as we were when Oscar Mayer left here.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Kentucky headquarters and pound on the door and say, "I want to see the Colonel. Where's he at?"
I need to speak to the Colonel.
He's in Plano, Texas, trying to make the chicken taste better.
Yeah.
Well, stay on it. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody? Well, I guess it's more of an image. God dang it! Who just moved? Who? They were consolidating their corporate headquarters, like in Oklahoma City and around. I mean, financially, it probably makes sense. I mean, if you got people
according to recent
downsize and put it all in one building.
Reports KFC is not doing well in the U.S. market, struggling to keep up with Popeyes. Yeah. And experiencing declining sales, despite some success with their chicken sandwich launch a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
While KFC performs well internationally, its domestic market share has dropped significantly, making it a concern for the parent company, Yum Brands.
Yum Brands. But they own everything anyway, so they can. I'm sure they can.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
prop it up as long as they can.
We had Popeyes for Valentine's Day. It's delicious. And every time I get it, I'm like, how the hell is it so crispy and amazing? And I have never ever said that about KFC.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You need to
every time
figure that out, and you would be doing better.
I don't know what they're using on the KFC chicken, but there's some mysterious things that shouldn't be on chicken. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, clearly we're not the only ones feeling that way.
No. I mean, I'm being nice because I used to have the Double Down and what's that thing they had, the potato bowl with all the stuff in it.
Oh yeah,
I used to have that too. But we used to eat at KFC, man, as a kids. I mean, but Yum Brands, aren't they Pizza Hut, Mountain Dew, and Taco Bell, and they own everything.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that'd be fine. But
Brian says he likes Dave's Hot Chicken. I only had Dave's Hot Chicken once. It was DoorDash to us in Vegas, and it took like an hour and a half. So it's not like we got it fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was okay. I would rather have it fresh. I'll definitely try it again.
Okay, I've never had it yet. I see them popping up all over the place, though.
Yeah.
Looks good. No, they're probably moving to get the tax breaks in Texas. I mean, that's why. Yeah. God dang it. I hate it when
I know you're trying to figure it out.
It's right there, and it's relevant to the story, and I can't remember what the company was for the same reason.
Hold on, Let me see if I can find it.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
But outside of us people that didn't even know there was a headquarters in Kentucky, are they going to get over it? Is everything fine?
I don't know. There are people in Louisville going to lose their effing minds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a pride issue.
Right.
For them down in that area. But
I mean, if Louisville Slugger leaves, then you got a real problem.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll trade you Texas Roadhouse. We'll move that to Kentucky. And KFC can go to Plano, Texas. We'll just swap them.
Oh, we got another endorsement for Dave's Hot Chicken.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Wonder how the chicken is down at, what's that chubby guy down there, Edgerton or something?
Oh, yeah.
What was that guy's name? Chubby Checker? No. Chubby
Bubba's.
Chubby Bubba, man. I gotta get Chubby Bubba. I want a picture with Chubby Bubba at the Nug Hut or whatever he's got going on down there.
Yeah, we got to figure that all out.
I got to get down there for that. But yeah, I don't know. Is the Colonel irrelevant? And do you care if he's not the Colonel's great grandkids are not running the company from Kentucky? I'm not sure anybody's going to notice.
Right. I think the only people that are going to be pissy are the people in Louisville.
What was that other chicken place? Lee's? No, what am I thinking of?
Well, isn't it Cane's? Cane's is the other.
Oh, maybe it is. Ookie. Louisville. Taking one on the chin, man.
KFC left Janesville because now there's a Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, people like Chick-fil-A too better. I don't know. I've just they've been screwing up on their chicken game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The Colonel be flubbing the chicken game.
The Colonel be flubbing the chicken game.
I don't know. Don't know what to tell you.
Maybe they'll sue. But maybe I wonder if they wouldn't change the name, would they? Kentucky Fried Chicken?
I don't know. I mean, would a massive rebranding help? You got to fix the food before you do anything. With as expensive as it is to go out to eat anywhere, fast food is expensive now. You can't be effing around. You just can't.
I got to get Mike on the phone from Edge Construction. I think, if I remember right, was this his dad or his granddad opened up the first KFCs in the state?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the Colonel would come over to their house. He would show up for the gigs and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I get him on the horn. Maybe he's calling. No, it's a great story, actually. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, Dager.
What?
I can't get off your mom's white thighs.
Pretty good. Not gonna lie. I don't give Nate enough props. Sometimes he delivers the chicken. If you know
does.
What I'm saying.
He really does.
All right, then.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So I thought this was right, but I wanted to verify because the story. I remember watching something on the History Channel, and it started talking about the Colonel and KFC and everything. He perfected his patented method of cooking chicken in a pressure fryer, but there were some rough patches along the way, lots of explosions and whatnot.
Oh,
yeah, totally. But kind of a cool story.
It's like when they invented splooge to make your shoe stop stinking. There were some explosions along the way.
Splooge.
Henry Winkler, Holes, the movie.
Oh.
Hello.
Obscure.
Yeah.
I don't know how you remember all of that.
Well, when Henry Winkler was trying to make splooge, he had stinky shoes hanging all over the kitchen, and things would explode.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Man, when I hear splooge, I definitely don't think it.
Henry Winkler? I'd rather not think of the Fonz when you bring splooge into this.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Okay, well, a new poll asked people what their ideal work week would be.
Oh, my.
What would your ideal work week be, John Danger?
Oh, my. What are we talking about? Like the job and how much I do the job, or what? What are we talking about? My ideal work week, about 10 minutes.
Well, it's got to be like 40 hours.
So it's not about the job. What is it about?
How you would divide up your 40 hours.
Yeah. I don't get it. What do you mean? What do you mean how I divide them up?
Like, would you like to have 4 10-hour days?
Oh,
would you
so scheduling. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So scheduling. How would I like my schedule? Well, I like the schedule I'm on. Doesn't add up to 40 hours really. So
yeah, there we go.
That's we could talk about. As a matter of fact,
why am I struggling with this story?
As a matter of fact, I like it just the way it is.
You know what? I'm going to tap out of this conversation.
You know what I'd like is to work some more hours. I think that'd be a lot of fun. No, I have the perfect schedule. I'm on the golf course by noon. I'm good.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So 26% said they like the typical setup that we already have. 5 8-hour work days. Oh. They're like, this is perfect for me.
Hey, man, class and quality chocolates. 3, 4, 12-hour days, and
bam,
you're out for the weekend.
40% said they would like an extra day off, so they want them 4 10-hour days, there buddy. Yep. 15% is like, hey, I want 2 extra days off, so they want to do like 3 13-hour days.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so look at Clausen, way ahead of the curve on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
13% said they want to do shorter shifts. So they would rather do 6 6.5-hour work days.
More of the European model. They work. Don't they have 3-day weekends over there?
I don't know. Okay. I think so.
I thought they did.
They're a little more relaxed about things.
They take more naps and work less over there. I guess they're happier.
They have a better work-life balance. We're working on it over here.
Yeah. Well, we push ourselves to the brink.
Yeah, and then all you do. I was just talking about this with a friend of mine. Because they had, I don't know, you start getting in your 40s and then like your friends that are older, right, that are like reaching retirement age and stuff.
Right.
And then whatever, you start hearing all the horror stories. And a friend of a friend just retired a couple months ago and friggin' died.
Whoa.
Totally died.
Oh, boy.
So worked hard their whole life, gets 3 months into retirement, and is dead. And I was like, that is some crap, man. Like, are you telling me that that's what we're here for is just...
Right. You sit in an uncomfortable chair all your life, and you're saying, all I wanted was a more comfortable chair. And they wouldn't give it to me. That's what you say at the end.
It's crazy.
I wish I had a more comfortable chair.
I don't know. It's wild.
Yeah.
And I think we're starting to see that where it's like, you know what? I'm not just here to work and pay bills. And I think people are getting better about taking their vacation time and taking time off and going on the trips and visiting the friends and seeing the things.
Isn't the Epic model you have to take a month off every year and she pays for it? Is that how it works at Epic? Or you have... Or maybe you have to work, but you have to take a month off or something.
Yeah.
Somebody could tell me how that works.
I know that there's vacation time.
I thought she paid for it. For you to go away mandatory. I don't, somebody will have to help me with that. The Epic in Verona. But, did you ever hear that?
No. Well, I know there's paid vacation time. I didn't know she paid for your vacation.
I thought she paid for the vacation was what made it crazy.
I'm going on an extreme vacation.
I'm going to go work, do some part-time at Epic. Did you ever pass general math? No. I guess I'm not working at Epic. I'll work at the Culver's next to Epic. How's that sound?
I don't know that you could get a job there. There were a few people that wanted to go extreme on this.
Extreme work schedule.
2% of people wanted to do 2 20-hour work days. Like, just let me get it out of the way.
Yeah, no. Try staying up for 20 hours. You're not at your mental peak.
Another 4% were like, I'm just going to do one shift. I'm working 40 hours straight.
Straight 40 hours. Yeah, no. Yeah, I want that guy driving a Madison Metro bus because I think about an hour 30, he's going to be real sharp. Oh, man.
Okay, it's after 5 years.
The Madison Metro just plowed through a Dave's Chicken. There it goes. He just took his eyes off the road.
After 5 years at Epic, you get a 4-week furlough that's paid.
Yeah.
And after 5 years, she pays for it. It has to be out of the U.S.
Yes, she makes you leave the country.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody should leave the country.
But she, did I get that right? She pays for the vacation.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But she's also worth $8 billion. So.
Yeah.
Is she single? Check in on her. Judy?
I don't think Judy's your type.
She need a pool boy or anything?
I don't think you're Judy's type.
You don't know that. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Judy, I'm here. I'm here. Judy, I'm here. I'm broke. I have no money. Judy, I'm here.
She's got...
Judy, we should get to the chopper and fly away and make love.
She has 3 kids, and her husband's name is Gordon.
Yay. Whatevs.
Yeah, he's a retired pediatrician who provided free care to children in Wisconsin for more than 15 years.
Freaking love that
guy.
guy.
Not a washed-up DJ that likes to golf and drinks too much.
Gordon, I love you. Love you, Gordon. Well, if Gordon ever taps out, I'm in. I get dibs.
Oh, my God. She's going to come for you, dude.
But if I date Judy, I have to get an allowance to party and stuff.
She doesn't like partying, so that's not going to happen.
I know that.
Yeah, no.
That's all right.
It's not going to happen, dude.
Wonder what made her not like to party. Wonder what happened.
She probably...
Besides running an $8 billion business, wonder what happened.
Right. No time.
You mean the
to
lady
party.
worth $8 billion isn't at the Riley Tavern till 2 in the morning? What?
Weird.
Strange. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
You mean the lady that has an $8 billion company isn't getting drunk at Daly's at 6 in the morning with a guy in a giant groundhog costume? Weird.
Yeah, well, look, I will.
Weird.
We will. I am the groundhog's agent. I will lease him out for $1,000 a day to come do a party at Epic. They need.
She always passes on our events. I don't know why.
Yeah, I never get a call back. I don't understand it.
I want to meet these people that are like, I want to do 1 40-hour shift. I'll see you later. See you on Monday.
So I wonder if there's a budget on when Epic pays for your vacation. Like, do they cap it at $10,000, $5,000?
Right.
Say you want to go to Singapore, whatever, for 2 weeks. Rome, Asia, whatever. Only time will tell. It was the heat of the moment. Or you want to go for a walkabout in Australia or something like that. You think she... I want to go to the South Pole.
Yeah.
And then you turn in the itinerary and she goes, it's a $40,000 trip.
Yeah. Right. Does she?
Did she say, how about I send you skiing?
Like, are there parameters?
Yeah, instead of the South Pole, how about I send you skiing in Canada?
Yeah.
How's that so?
These are questions I also have, John.
I have questions. Yeah, if anybody, I wonder if there's a code. I wonder if they're allowed to talk about it. Maybe somebody can text in.
I don't think they have to sign an NDA.
Well, no one's reacting to my topic. Dead air. La, 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 la. La, la, la.
I wonder... Someone wants to know if you is there a budget for the blow you get for vacation? It's my vacation blow.
I think that's not Judy. I think that's a separate department at Epic.
There's no cap on the vacay at Epic. A friend who works there is in Thailand right now.
Unbelievable.
They went to Japan previously.
God, that's cool. And I think
it just has to be somewhere you haven't been before.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I think she doesn't want you to work when you go on these things.
Right.
Isn't that the catch?
Yeah.
Like, you can't do work. Go expand your horizon.
Yeah.
Badass.
Huh.
Badass.
All right.
Man, the only thing we get sent to is a radio convention where we get drunk and make fun of other DJs.
Well, we don't even go to that.
I know I lied. Randy, I asked Randy if we're supposed to go to a radio convention. He's like, "You idiots wouldn't learn anything if they tried to teach you something." So he goes, "You're not. I'm not wasting money on you two idiots."
You know, they call it boot camp.
Yeah, boot camp.
Morning show
Everybody
boot
gets up
camp.
and like, "Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, you're so great. Oh, radio DJs. Social media. Oh, look at us. Stick it up your ass."
We would be in hell.
I'm good.
I know.
They're just clown shows. Radio conventions suck.
I know.
God.
I know. And Fish was like, "You guys should go to boot camp." And I was like, never say that
We
to
had to
me
go.
again.
We had to do this one in Dallas. Greg and I went to. It's the only one I ever went to in my life. We had to make all these little tapes and these little bits, comedy bits, and comedy writing skill seminars. Not a comedy writer. I tell dick jokes. Not a comedy writer.
Right.
I talk about what happens in my city.
Yeah.
Not a comedy writer.
Yeah.
Not at Saturday Night Live.
Not pretending to be funny.
Not pretending to be funny.
Right.
Even if I pretended I couldn't be funny, it doesn't matter. Here's a rock song.
It's okay.
Don't overthink it. Anyways,
I'm glad they're having fun at their convention.
that's more for top 40 douchebags.
Anyway.
I am a former top 40 douchebag.
You're in recovery.
I'm in recovery.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
It's hump day and I'm moving just a little slow. My body knows I got 3 more days to go at a job filled with office politics and drama. Yes, that's why I'm still in my pajamas. It's hump day again. It's hump, this is the end.
Happy hump day. Here we go. I have some very simple exercises
All right.
to make you a better lover.
All right.
Christy says you need some help.
Bring it on.
The first one is glute bridges.
Oh, I thought they were going to be tongue exercises.
That's deeply disturbing. Bridges not only strengthen your glutes and hammies, but also activate your pelvic floor muscles,
Oh,
which play a crucial role in sexual performance and pleasure.
all right.
Strong pelvic floor can enhance sensations and help with control. And who doesn't love some strong glutes? Deep squats. Squats strengthen your glutes, thighs, and hips. They also improve your lower body flexibility and mobility. This could open the door to a more adventurous approach on your sex life. Bonus, the endorphin rush from a great set of squats may leave you feeling energized and confident. Plankadanks. Planks build core strength and stability, which translates to better stamina and control during certain positions.
There's a machine at the Princeton Club, and I got to tell you, it's interesting. These women, mostly, I won't say all women, only exclusively get on this machine, and you have a back support bar, and then you've got this other bar, which I think is just in the crotch area. And you thrust up and down. Mm-hmm. So is that a butt machine? I feeling that's a core butt machine.
It's so like they put their feet in, right? And then they do.
But they're thrusting up from the waist. So I don't know if that's a lower back core glute.
Like they come up, right?
Yeah. Well, they lay back on their backs, and then they put that bar over their waist, kind of, and then they thrust up from the hips.
I'm having a hard time envisioning what the hell you're talking about.
You're laying back and you're going like this.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good luck with that nightmare you're going to have tonight. Oh, yeah. You see the speed and the precision I just thrusted with? Man, oh, man.
Oh.
Your girlfriend knows what that's all about. Oh, yeah. but I only see. Hey. Plot twist. No. I only see women use that, so I don't even know. I don't even know what it is, but I can't keep my eyes off. I can't take my eyes off.
It's probably a glute thing, like it's like a for bridges, like kind of thing. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't even know what it does. I just enjoy watching it. I'm not going to lie.
Man,
it's nice.
Oh no. Hip thrusts, lower body and core exercise like hip thrusts or deadlifts, for example, can indeed likely improve your sex life by directly strengthening the glutes and pelvic muscles, which are essential for motion, strength, and endurance, as well as preventing injuries. Kegels.
Kegs.
Totes Kegs. We all know about that.
Totes Kegs.
Roll downs. One of my favorite exercises to help with your sex life is a simple one. It's the roll down. As the name suggests, this is a Pilates move. It has you. I feel like everybody knows the other ones that we talked about.
Yeah.
But the roll down you might not know. You stand up straight with your feet apart, shoulders down, and then you slowly just like roll your body down.
Yeah.
You just kind of. It's a really relaxing one. You try to do it like they tell you to try to envision vertebrae by vertebrae as you roll down. And then once you roll down as far as you can, you take a deep breath and slowly exhale as you roll back up.
Good tip.
Yeah. The roll down helps strengthen your abs and provides pelvic stability.
You mean the Pop-Tarts aren't helping my core?
Red dye. Cat cows. Cat cow is another, that's a yoga move.
Yeah.
Gentle spinal mobility exercise promotes flexibility and helps release tension in your lower back and hips.
Flexibility for sexability?
Oh, yeah, buddy. And then the last one says, anything with your partner. Aw, for an extra spark in the bedroom, try working out or alongside your partner. I love working out with my partner. It is fun. Okay, there you go. Practice those exercises.
I like to work on my shoulders. And I try to get a good burn at the gym because then that translates to when I'm pinning Christy down and choking her out. I can keep my shoulders strength. It doesn't give out on me when I'm choking her out. That works pretty good. You gotta finish. You gotta finish. Were you ever? Anyways, back to reality. Were you ever? I don't choke my wife out. Don't call the cops. Were you ever inspired by a person physically? I mean, for me, it was like a Mr. Potato Head. Like when I got into, I was fascinated with bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You know, I had a little hay bale out in the garage and my little sand-filled weights. Mm-hmm. I was working out like in 7th grade. I wanted to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
But now I'm eating Pop-Tarts. I'm on the Pop-Tart diet. And I was inspired by Larry Scott, the first Mr. Olympia, had these shoulders. And all I wanted, I've always been fascinated by huge shoulders.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like Arnold's chest and, Frank Zane's just whole aesthetic was amazing. And the hugeness of Lou Ferrigno. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The arms of Arnold.
Yeah.
Were you ever?
No.
Good. I can cross that off. See,
no.
Biatch not inspired to look like have big shoulders. All right, let me cross that one off the list. Moving on.
No, I mean, like I've admired, like I don't know. I've always like everybody always talked about Michelle Obama's arms being amazing.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. I've never been like, I want that. You know what I mean? Like, I've been like, good for them. They look great.
I always
look at the quads on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I always had a philosophy as I was coming up in my 20s and 30s to have sex with heavier women so I could progressively work up my gains.
Yeah. How'd that go for you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was probably drunk. But yeah, pushing a big girl off of you, up your gains, set goals. You get a 250-pounder on top of you. You earn it.
You ain't never slept with a big girl.
You earn it. I've had a couple of big girls.
I don't even believe you.
That's true. A couple of 6'2" big girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need verification.
You know what comes with big girls? Oh yeah, big booty.
Okay.
The JJO Morning Show podcast. with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.